this is Carrie from Texas. This is for my fellow RSD survivors dealing with this terrible chronic thing called RSD, reflex sympathetic dystrophy. There are some days that I don't have any pain because I have this miraculous implant, this pain pump that's implanted that controls the nerve damage in my legs, both of my legs, from below my knees down. And it gives me the opportunity to work and live a relatively normal life. I've had it for 16 years, and I really don't know where I'd be without this device. I'd be on, well, I probably wouldn't be here, because oral opioids, oral pain medication, in my opinion, is a death sentence, because it consumes your life. You don't have a life when you're on oral pain medication. You miss sections of time in your life. I can remember when this first started, and my injury happened in 2006. There was 4 months around this time of year, right before my surgery to repair my injury. I don't even remember. It's just gone. That period of my life is gone, and I have no recollection of it, and that's because oral opioids, oral pain medication, steals your life away. And I knew I couldn't live like that. I could not live on those pain medications. And so for me, I had a doctor that identified this disease, and he immediately started to treat me. 8 months into my treatment, we finally realized that I needed this implant in order for me to have a normal functioning life where I could get off the pain medication, because at the time in Arizona where we lived, if you're on pain medications and you drive, that's like drunk driving, and you can lose your license. And so I was not able to drive. It's a really dark time. And I don't have bad days and nights a lot anymore, but boy, last night was a really rough night. I haven't had this much pain in quite some time. If you suffer with RSD, you understand how all-consuming pain can be. You can't get away from it. It's like molasses. It just covers every part of your body, and when you try to get it off, you can't get it off, and it just prevents so many daily activities. It just prevents everything, it seems. Luckily, I can take my medication and take my supplements, and which I do, and I took those at about 6:30 this morning, and it's now 9, almost 3 hours later, and I at least feel like I can communicate and function and not be in this black pit of pain. Pain is just exhausting. It creeps into every aspect of your life, and it's just a wicked thing. We desperately need more research for this chronic disease, and there's so many wonderful foundations that are out there that are working on just that, helping to find a cure for this disease. There is no cure. This disease was identified during the Civil War. That's how long the medical establishment has known about it. And it's indiscriminative. It can affect anybody. If you suffer with this terrible disease, how do you control it? Do you have an implant like I do? Do you have a stimulator? Do you take some sort of other oral medication? There's a lot of new treatments that are out there floating around. If you've experienced one of those new treatments, I would really like to know how you've responded to those treatments. What did you have, first of all, And how well did you respond to that treatment? I know there's a lot of groundbreaking treatments happening in Europe because they don't have near the strict guidelines that we do here in the United States. Good or bad, indifferent, I don't know. I just know there's a lot of treatments that happen in Europe that are not available here yet. It's a rough deal. If you got it, I sympathize with you, and we all need to stick together. There's some really great groups out on Facebook that you can share your information and share your experience. RSD is it's just no joke, and it can be all-consuming. About a year ago, I was lucky enough to be introduced to some natural products that have really helped me. It's not another chemical, and so I was very intrigued by that, and they work. They really work. I'm incredibly blessed to have them. They're plant-based products. If you're interested in finding out about them, I'm happy to share with you. I can let you know how you can order some as well. But if you want some more one-on-one feedback on how well they work for me, I'm happy to share that with you too. Nobody should suffer with chronic pain. It's so debilitating. It really is. So if you're part of this community, join the community and get your voice out there. The more we know and the more we communicate with each other, the better off we're going to be, so we can all live our best lives dealing with this horrible disease. This is Carrie from Texas. I'm an RSD warrior, and I battle this disease every single day. And if you need help, please reach out. Don't be alone in this battle. There's tons of us that have gone through probably what you're experiencing today. I know all of us have gone through what I'm experiencing today. And I am grateful to have the tools to help me get through it, so I don't lose any more time. Time's too valuable to lose to this awful disease and to opioids that steal your time away. I'd love to hear from you. So let's connect. Go to my main page, which is my name, carriedevlinscoggins.com, and let's work together and support each other through this horrible disease. After all, we have each other. Have a great day, everyone.